Hey guys, it's Aubrey from Muttley Plans. This is a little bit of a different video for y'all. This is me planning in my Sterling Ink N2. It's a compact. I really enjoy this planner. It's my everyday carry. And I just wanted to show y'all that my pen doesn't work sometimes. Oh, there we go. But I wanted to show you how I plan in this. I really like this size, especially for an everyday carry. Me removing some things. But that's what a filled out week looks like, and I go back and I reference it only because I've been doing this spread that I'm about to show y'all for the last maybe 4 or 5 weeks, so maybe a month. What you can see me doing right here is I'm actually putting in a timeline. So I do 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. For most of my weeks. And then I'll go in and I will mark in my lines. And under the lines, I will put the days of the week, Monday through Sunday. And this is how I track my activities for the day, if that makes sense. So I believe there's like 5 categories that I do. It's work, class, studying, me time, and workout time. And that's how I track my days, and that helps me keep on track with my hours for work and different stuff like that. I do use a Zig color dot there, and I think it's like moss green is the name of it. I showed it to you just now. And that's what I use to make the dots, and then I just go in and I label the days there. So as you can see, I did already have some deco put into this planner. I did about 2 months ago go in with some washi tape stickers from a little booklet, and I just put words are escaping me. But anyway, I pre-decorated a bunch of spreads, I think up till like October, just so that I didn't have to really think a whole lot. I just come in and I fill in the spots that I need to keep track of stuff in, and then go from there. And these are all of the Tombos that I used. Unfortunately, all but one of them were all worn, so I can't really tell you exactly what numbers they are. If I were better at keeping up with my stuff, then I would be able to tell you, but I'm not. And I just go in there. I know it's kind of happened earlier in the video, but I do go in on that left side and I mark a line straight down the middle. To the left of that line, I put anything that's happening on that particular day, and then to the right is my to-do list for that day. So you'll see here in a minute, it gets kind of repetitive on that to the right of that line, but I like it that way because 1, I like checking stuff off. It keeps me motivated, and then 2, some of this stuff is just repetitive tasks. So I really like being able to divide it up. I have seen some people, I think Planning Life with Erin is one of them, they will just make a continuous to-do list and won't even assign a day. I personally like having multiple to-do lists in my planner and assigning them to a specific day, which again you will see when I get to that side of the planner. And then just putting those days in, and I do like to make it fun. I try to make my colors for the week match those deco stickers that I have. And now you'll see this is Sunday that I'm filling this out, but I already have certain times that I know I'm going to be at work and I know I'm going to be in class, and so I just go ahead and I pre-fill that out, because those, for the most part, barring anything crazy, are going to be my non-negotiables, is work and class. And then I also will put in workouts, and I'll go ahead and pre-mark those. That tends to work out the best for me. I'm not sure, about other people, but for me at least, when it comes to working out, if I can go ahead at the beginning of a week, look at my schedule and be like, oh, I'm super busy, but I have this hour, 2-hour time slot right here, I can go work out, and then I mark in that that's my workout time. So basically I schedule it, then it just works out better for me. And I noticed like this week I have been a lot better and more consistent about actually going and working out and everything. So that's definitely something that I found is doing well in my planner. And so is this, I guess it's like a time blocking method at this point. But it's working very well to plan out my week in this form. And obviously I leave some spaces, right? Because I don't always know when am I going to have me time and when am I going to study exactly, stuff like that. So I do leave spaces, but if I know that I know something's going to happen at a specific time, I go ahead and I mark it, even if it's Sunday. Clouds pass slow like memories that fade. And I just want to also put in here, I love this planner. So I started out with a Hobonichi Weeks, and it's basically the same setup as this planner. Things that I appreciate is that there seems to be more blank pages at the back of it. So more pages for notes and everything. And I do keep quite a few things in this planner in the back of it. This is also where I divvy up my paycheck and stuff like that. So I appreciate the pages at the back that we have that are extra, but I also appreciate the quarterly planning and just all of the trackers that come with this planner at the front. If you are interested in seeing what I'm willing to show you of this planner, then let me know and we can do a flip through. I know I don't really put this planner up on my channel that often, just because my previous job I did not feel comfortable sharing like all of the nitty gritty of that, just because of where I worked and everything. So but now that I'm transitioned out of that job, I feel like I can actually show my everyday carry, at least the weekly planning portion, to y'all a little bit more often. It's not going to be an every week thing, I don't think, but maybe just to keep a little bit of variety and diversity in my videos with y'all, I'll do that. Catching up with myself here on this planning session. So you notice that I put in a few swatches. I've got my to-do list, and then I've got my habits, which I'll draw in little trackers. I do hand draw the habits that I track. And then at the bottom, I also, again, I love redundancy, put workout and then basically a workout tracker for me, except for this, I actually, I'll write in exactly what my workout was on that specific day. What this helps me do, because I am not the best at going to the front of this planner and filling in my workout tracker, which tracks, did I work out? What did I work out? Was it upper, lower cardio, stuff like that? I'm not good about going back every month or even every other month, honestly, to fill that out. And so being able to track my workouts and exactly what I did, that means when I do have time or feel like it, I just go to that front and I can easily mark in that tracker, which trackers to a degree are important to me. Some tracking instances are more important than others, but I do enjoy tracking. I love the snapshot that it gives me. It's just I'm not a person that would go in like every week just to update a yearly tracker. So this breaking it up week by week in my weekly spread really helps me with my tracking. And now you can see, like I said, to the right of that line, I do put in what exactly I'm doing on each specific day. Thank you, Velcro. She was scratching. Anyway, everything that is happening on that specific day, I try my best to keep this specifically to events. So, like, we have specific days that we have to give allergy shots to our pup Ethel because she's allergic to everything. If I have a specific thing going on at work, then I put that down, which are those green dots. On Friday, we have a party for one of my coworkers who is moving away. So I'll put stuff like that, specifically events, and then the other side is where I will break down my to-do list day by day. And you'll see some of this, I don't have my actual to-do list on the right page done yet, but there are some things that I just know I'm going to try to do on specific days, such as working out and Ethel's shots. And so I go ahead and I write those in just so that I am tracking that. So this is me doing this by memory or because I was cued by something to the left of that line. Also, if you're interested, this pen that I'm writing with, 10 out of 10, I love it. It's a Majane 2 in matte black. And the ink that I'm using in it is Noodler's American Eel. I personally have a love-hate relationship with Noodlers. I love the colors, but the dry time is awful for the most part. But I will say this American Eel is actually not too slow drying out or anything. So I have been using it quite a bit. I think I'm going to try some different document inks though, just because I'm really wanting to buy a document ink specifically to keep it in this pen, because this pen has never had a colored ink in it. It's always been black, so. And then this blotter paper is well loved, one. And two, I just took a regular Jacques Herbin blotting paper, thank you Velcro, blotter paper, and I cut it to weeks size. That way I can keep this in my weeks booklet wherever I go. And then my to-do list, I actually get some of it I carry over from the previous week, which is why you see me flipping back and forth here. But then also other things that I have to do come from my other planner. It's a Wonder something, not Wonderland, but like maybe Wonderlust. I've shown it on here before when I showed the new planner, but it's been very helpful. That one I just use a lot more like future planning wise, and it's more YouTube specific where I can really look in, and I'm more YouTube minded to see, hey, when do I need to have certain videos done by, basically. And then what I'll do after I have basically my skeleton to-do list over there, I'll look at my main to-do list on that right page, and I will figure out, hey, what days do I not have a ton going on to where I can most likely do these to-do list items. Just because I schedule it to a specific day does not necessarily mean that I'm going to get it done on that day, but in me putting it on that specific day, it's more likely to get done. But yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.